Hi Cancer, welcome to June. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I start your reading, I want to go over some astrology. So June 3rd, we have a full moon in Sagittarius. And then on the 6th, Venus moves into Leo. On the 11th, Mercury moves into Gemini. And then it will move into your sign at the end of the month on the 27th. June 17th, Saturn goes retrograde. And on the 18th, we have a new moon in Gemini. And then on the 30th, Neptune goes retrograde. So we'll talk about the astrology later. Let's see what the cards say about love and relationships for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know about love and relationships? What does Cancer need to know about love and relationships for the month of June 2023? What's coming up for Cancer in June of 2023? What does Cancer need to know? The Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Hierophant, and the card at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it looks good. So the Eight of Wands, this is the arrows of love. Messages coming in, doors opening up. It could be travel by air. You could be traveling to see someone that you care about at a distance, especially with the Six of Swords here. But it's also, love. Love's coming in. Things are starting to happen. You could either give or receive a message of love this month. Let someone know how you feel. Maybe invite them out. Either you're going to give the invitation or you might receive an invitation. And the Six of Swords is crossing all this energy. This is about, it's like you're ready to move on. If you've been in a relationship that hasn't been working out, or if you've been experiencing difficulties in life, the Six of Swords is moving away from difficulty, moving toward greater harmony. So if you're in a relationship, it could mean that you're finding a way around your problems and you're having a new start within that relationship. For some of you. For some of you, it could mean that you're just moving away from a toxic relationship because you have this new energy coming in. And if you're not dating anyone and you've been kind of lonely and depressed, the Eight of Wands and some of the other cards, you're going to be, you're going to have an opportunity to change that, to move into something more solid, more stable, that gives you some security. You have the Emperor here, so you're looking for someone who is very stable, strong, organized, disciplined. It could also mean that you're taking on that energy, that you're taking charge of your life. If the Emperor represents a person that's very important to you, it could be that could be a Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, even Taurus. Whatever it is, I feel like the person, you might be attracted to someone who has an executive position, someone who's in a position of power and leadership. And this person is financially stable. You have the Ten of Pentacles here, the Ace of Pentacles. It's possible that if you're not dating anyone, that you're meeting this person through work. And this person is very down to earth. It could even be an earth sign. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. That could be a job opportunity coming that's going to pay more money because you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the wealth card. So you could be moving into a position of power in addition to the love. I know this is a love reading, but I'm seeing career possibilities. If you've been struggling financially, I feel like that's going to come to an end and you're going to move into something that's much more lucrative. And if you're connecting with someone in love this month, this person is going to be wealthy, or they're going to be financially secure. Because you have this King of Pentacles coming up in the future. That is someone, this king is a hard worker, someone who works really hard, cares a lot about financial security, providing for their family. So you could be connecting with someone that the way they show their love is through financial support. Like, I'm here for you. I care about you, so I want to work hard so we can have a nice home. We can have money in the bank. We can have food on the table. You know, this is not a fly-by-night, fly-by-the-seat of your pants kind of guy, you know, living paycheck to paycheck. Or it could be a female, too. I mean, the king, the court cards could be either sex. But whoever this person is, they may not be as exciting as some of the other signs, you know, that are just like, they're here today and they're exciting, but then they're gone tomorrow. This person will be there. They're very stable, very down to earth. They may not be exciting, but they are reliable. They offer you security and stability. And that could be very attractive to you, Cancer, because Cancer wants a happy home, wants to feel nurtured, wants to feel loved. And I feel like you could have been going through a period, you know, because you have the Five of Pentacles here, where you felt isolated or lonely or even depressed. Maybe your finances were a little shaky. But that's changing. I feel like that's changing. The Five of Pentacles can also represent feeling insecure. Like, maybe if you're attracting someone from a different income level, you may feel like, am I good enough for this person? What do I have to offer? You know, they're so together, you may start to feel insecure about your own situation. Like, will I fit in with this person's lifestyle? Will I fit in with their friends and their family and all that? So don't feel insecure. That's just your mind playing tricks on you, you know, the gremlins. Because I feel like you're fine. It's just your own insecurities that are making you worry about the future. Sometimes the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you could be thinking about a child with the Page of Cups here. You have two pages, so there could be children involved, where you're wondering, you know, how is this going to affect my children, my family, this relationship? There could be someone that you're actually trying to help. Maybe a child is going through a difficult time, and you're trying to help them out financially. The Page of Cups is in your, it's in your fear sector. So you may have feelings for someone, but you're afraid to tell them. You're afraid to communicate. You want to tell them how you feel, but you're afraid. Like, what if they don't feel the same way? How do I know if they're interested? I'm afraid of rejection. You know, what if they laugh at me if I tell them I care about them? So I feel like you have to overcome your fears this month. You have the Page of Wands in your environment, so a message is coming in, and it's going to bring good news. There could be a rival that you have to deal with when it comes to love, because I'm seeing these two pages. But I feel that, you know, because this person that you're attracting, they're, you know, what do they call that? A good catch. So they're going to have a lot of admirers, and you may have a little competition there. Especially the Page of Wands could be someone a little bit more take charge, active, you know, go, because Wands they may feel fear, but they feel the fear and do it anyway. So they go after what they want. Water signs are a little bit more reticent. They're a little bit more cautious. Like, I don't know, I don't want to put myself out there on a limb. What if I get rejected? I'm going to feel like an idiot, you know. So, like my mother used to say, faint heart never won fair maiden. So if you want someone, and she was a fire sign, she was a Sag. So if you want someone, you need to go get it. Go ask that person out. Don't sit on the sidelines, you know, thinking they're going to drop in your lap. I mean, you have to have courage when it comes to love. You have to get out there. You got to put yourself on the line. And the people who get what they want are the people who go for what they want. So don't let fear hold you back. You've got the Nine of Swords here. You're already worried. Worried about what could potentially happen. Oh, what if I get involved in this relationship? What if this happens? What if that happens? Because the Eight of Wands, things are going to be happening quickly. It usually represents speed. And you may be thinking, oh, things are happening too quickly. I don't know if I'm ready for this, Because I feel like when you meet this person or you connect with this person, the sparks are going to fly. And it's going to bring up a lot of worry and fear. Like, oh my God, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. What if this can't, it's too good to be true kind of feeling. But you have the Hierophant here. So this person is going to be stable. The Hierophant represents stability. Something's been, so this person could come from a family that's very stable in the area. Someone who's been around for a long time. Especially with this Ace of Pentacles, if you're working for a company, it's going to be a very corporate company. If you're getting involved with a person, they're financially secure. They come from a family that's very conservative, that's been around in the community for a long time. So you could be feeling a little bit insecure about the connection. Like, will I fit in? Because I feel like it's like a step up for you. And you're like, I don't know, I'm just like your regular old Joe, just a gal next door. I don't know, can I walk into this person's world and be, it's like a whole new thing, being financially secure and feeling that you're like this person is there to protect you and take care of you. Or to support, not so much to take care of you like you're this little concubine, but the Ten of Pentacles it's the wealth card, but it's also security. It's the person who's saying, I'm here for you. You don't have to worry. I'm not like some of these, fly-by-night losers you may have dated in the past. I'm looking for commitment. I'm looking for something. I'm not just looking for a one-night stand. I'm looking for something that's going to last, that's going to go the distance, and might even lead to commitment. So I feel like you're going to connect with someone that could be a good match, a good catch. And it will help you to move away from any difficulties that you've been experiencing. So you could be leaving something that was not great and made you feel insecure and moving into something where you really feel supported and loved. So I think love is great this month. I think that things are going to start happening. But you have to get out of your shell a little bit too, Cancer. You can't be like hiding under a rock. You got to get out there. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to let someone know how you feel. So let's see what the angels have to say. Flirt a little. Let them know. Like, yeah, I'm interested too. Otherwise, you might be sitting on the sidelines and somebody else gets the prize. So, but I think that things are going to start to happen. Tangible things are happening this month. And into the year, because the Ace of Pentacles represents the end of the year. So by the end of the year, you're going to be in a much more secure situation, both financially and romantically. So what do the angels need to tell Cancer? What is the message for Cancer? Let us see. Believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. Okay, let's see what the astrology has to say. So Cancer, you have a full moon in your 6th house of work, and the sun is in the 12th house of psychological issues, things that are hidden. So there's something is coming to completion in your career, in your work sector. You might be finishing up a project, or you might have some type of realization, like some truth may surface, because the full moon always brings truth to the surface, and especially in Sagittarius. Maybe it's time for you to speak your truth. And to have more faith. The Sagittarius is about faith and belief. Believing that anything is possible for you. And overcoming the 12th house, insecurities, psychological blockages. And with the sun there, you may be feeling a little bit shy. You may be feeling, a little bit inadequate. And you have to stop that. You have to start believing in yourself. you have Saturn is in the 9th house, squaring the full moon. So you might be feeling a little insecure about your education, or you might be dealing with someone at a distance. Maybe someone, because that's the challenge. Saturn brings challenges, but it doesn't bring failure. It just brings a challenge that needs to be overcome. So maybe it's time for you to, with Saturn in the 9th house, Saturn can represent having conservative beliefs. Maybe you're letting your upbringing interfere with what you believe is possible. You might be, because you could be, I feel like you have to change. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to either learn some new skills, be open to learning new things, changing your belief system where you believe that things are possible, that things are not always hard work. Neptune is also there. So Neptune can mean working, dealing with someone. Maybe you have like fantasies about what is possible, and you need to change and have more faith in yourself and do the work. Maybe you just need to get more skills, and that will make you more marketable in a career situation. Mars is in the 2nd house, so your expenses have been rising since Mars has been in Leo. So you may decide, I want to work hard to make more money. I may need to make more money. I have to figure out a way to bring more financials, to shore up my finances. So you might be thinking about, maybe I need to go back to school and get some training so I can get a better job, so I can make more money. And Saturn represents work. It's not easy, but it will be worth it in the long run. Because Saturn always rewards hard work. So if you take some training and get some, upgrade your skills, at the end you're going to wind up with a better job that pays more money. So it'll be worth the effort. Now, Venus is in your 1st house. Venus is in Cancer. It's been in Cancer for the past couple of weeks. 2-3 weeks. So you're attracting love. You've been attracting love. And you're looking really good and you're looking charming. So it doesn't surprise me that you're going to be attracting suitors if you're not in a relationship. Even if you are in a relationship, things might be a little bit more harmonious. You have a way, you can have like a new beginning in that relationship where maybe you're getting along better if you've been fighting before. Now you might be feeling that you have a more charming attitude toward life. But Venus is going to move into Leo, and that's going to be good because it'll help your financial situation. And that'll be later on. Let's see, when is Venus? June 6th, Venus will move into Leo, so it's on its last leg in Cancer. When it moves into Leo, it's going to bring financial support. So if you're looking for a new job, or you're looking for new training or skills to upgrade your skills, get a promotion, that could work. You have Mercury and Uranus coming together in your 11th house, and Jupiter is now there. So friendships and the groups you belong to are going to be really important this month. And you may have some sudden opportunity or sudden message. There could be a message that comes in that gives you hope and opportunity. So there could be a sudden opportunity that's going to come through the people you know, the friends you know, the groups you belong to. So get out and network. Don't stay home. Don't be a homebody this month. Get out and mingle, because you can find love and you can find career opportunities there. Pluto is in the 8th house of other people's money and resources. It's going retrograde, and it's going to go back into Capricorn. So it'll go back into your 7th house. So you may have to revisit some issues around relationships, especially when it opposes Venus. There could be some power struggles in a relationship, possibly around love or money. Maybe your partner's feeling neglected, or the partner could be a bully. One of you, you have to learn to compromise when you have an opposition. And with Pluto, if you're having a power struggle with a partner, that person could be a little bit manipulative. You gotta watch. Don't try to be a manipulator. I don't know if it's either you or the other person, or because Pluto's about power and the power dynamic in a relationship. So you want to find a win-win situation. It can't be like all or nothing, like it's my way and there ain't no highway. So you may have some power struggles in a relationship, and Venus opposes Pluto. But Venus is also trining Neptune, so you have the potential to create this soulmate union, and it's just that you have to be careful not to go over the top, because Venus is also squaring Jupiter. You might, if you meet someone, you have to watch your spending. If you have any power struggles, they could be around money. Maybe you're spending too much money, and your partner's giving you a hard time, or whoever's holding the purse strings is going to be like, we can't be spending this money, and you're going to be, but I need this, I have to have this, So because Venus square Jupiter is not necessarily negative, it just means don't go. It usually leads to excess. So you could meet someone and you're really passionate about them, and you decide to eat, drink, and be merry, So you're overdoing the drinking, overdoing the eating, you're spending money like crazy, going out to dinners and doing this and that. So just watch the purse strings, and you'll be fine. Jupiter is also conjunct the North Node in Taurus. So where is that? That's in your 11th house. I feel like you have an opportunity to make new friends or connect with new people. And those friendships are going to be important to you. They're going to lead to new opportunities. Jupiter is also sextile Saturn in the 9th house. So some of these friendships may connect you with travel. Like you may decide to travel, or you might decide to join a new spiritual path. They may connect you to different belief systems or different ways of living. So it's going to get you out of your comfort zone. So then we have this new moon in Gemini, and that's on the 18th. And the new moon in Gemini is in your 12th house. That's a psychological house. So you have an opportunity to release old baggage, to release what's no longer serving you, and have a new start. This moon is squaring Neptune, and it is sextile the North Node, so it is telling you get out and make new friends. Squaring Neptune in the 9th, maybe you have to rethink your spirituality and your spiritual path. And maybe you need to have some kind of if you don't have any kind of belief system or spiritual path, maybe you need to find one that can help you. Because sometimes the 12th house issues can bring a dark night of the soul. Like, I don't believe in anything. I don't feel connected to anything. I don't know what I believe. Everything seems like an illusion to me. So it could be that new friends and a new spiritual path can bring some balance into your life, so can fulfill a spiritual need that's within you. Mercury, though, is in your, let's see, where's Mercury? Mercury's in the 12th house. It's sextile Venus in the 2nd house. So you're going to hear some news about, and Mars. Venus and Mars are both in the 2nd house. So money is coming in. And it could be that you need to speak up and share your ideas. Because you have Mercury in the 12th house, you're keeping your thoughts to yourself and your feelings to yourself. Maybe you need to talk about it and share your ideas about what you need to feel secure. I feel like if love comes into your life, it's going to make you feel more secure. You're going to feel, it could be love or money. I feel like a job could come in too. Maybe you're looking for a job privately, because the 12th house is things that are hidden. Jupiter is sextile Saturn. You have Jupiter in the 11th and Saturn in the 9th. If you're connecting with new groups, they're going to be very different than the people you've associated with in the past. They could come from a different culture. It could have like foreign connections. Maybe you meet people while traveling. It's time to really get out and travel and explore your surroundings. Not to get out of the neighborhood. Get out of your comfort zone. Try to connect. Like maybe you've always had friends that you grew up with, and you're all the same. You had the same belief systems. You've had the same habits and lifestyle. Well, now you're going to have an opportunity to experience different types of people, different cultures, different ways of living, and so it may make you feel a little unsettled because it's out of your comfort zone, but it will help. It'll be a growth experience. And Mars is squaring Uranus. Let's see, where is Mars? Mars is in your 2nd house. Uranus is in your 11th. You could have a confrontation or conflict with a friend, maybe over money. So if you've lent somebody money or they lent you money and there's an issue about paying it back, so be careful. Don't overreact. Don't let anyone push your buttons if someone's being like a bully. Because with Pluto opposing Venus, someone could be a bully when it comes to love or money. So especially if you have any kind of financial ties with someone, a friend or a group that you belong to, or even in a relationship, there could be some money issues that you have to resolve. But I feel that things are changing for the better. Just as long as you just watch your spending, don't go overboard. Get out of your comfort zone, meet new people, don't stay home. And you could connect with someone that you really resonate with, and you could create more stability and security. And if you need more training to get a better job, to get a better career, go for it. Don't just say, well, I'm not good enough for this position, I don't have the skills. Get the skills. Or if you meet someone who seems like a dreamboat, or someone who you could really connect with, and they happen to be from a different social strata than you, don't just knock it off and say, oh, I'm not good enough for this person. You are good enough. We're all good enough. Don't let the negative self-talk stop you from being successful in love and career. Believe in yourself and you can accomplish anything. So that's my forecast, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, leave a comment. All those things help support the channel. Let's see, June. I think you could be having a birthday if you're born at the end of June. If you are, have a happy birthday. In the meantime, if you want a private reading, click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to my website, and we will get you on the schedule. So I think that love and money are going to be on this month. So don't let your insecurities hold you back. Get out there, mingle, let someone know how you feel, and you'll have a wonderful month. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you enjoyed June, and I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.